Hey guys, what's going on? Josh here from Polymathics, the YouTube channel that helps you become a modern day Renaissance man. And today we're going to continue our series on National Novel Writing Month. And we're going to talk about the through line. And so some of you guys may be asking, well, what is a through line? Essentially, it's a 2 to 3 sentence summary of what your story is going to be about. And the reason why it's so important is because as you're writing, you're going to refer back to that 2 or 3 line summary to remind you of where your character is going. Now, for those of you who decided to plot things out very in depth, then you may be able to go back to your storyboard and kind of like look at each scene or maybe each major plot event. But at a minimum, for those of you who are more pantsers and you just decided to do the bare minimum when it comes to plotting, a through line is a must. Because at least then what you can do is you can refer back to it and say, okay, if my character is going this direction to try to get to his goal, then this scene needs to end here and not here. That's the main point of the through line. And essentially what you're going to want is like, who are the really 1 or 2 major characters. It doesn't have to be all the main characters, just the 1 or 2 major characters who are going to carry the story, and what are the major plot events. I would say at a minimum 3, right? What is the beginning main plot event that's going to call this hero to action and maybe become the point of no return? What is the series of events that's going to lead him to learning a new lesson, a new way to approach challenges? And then third, what is like that big juicy climax that's going to become the resolution? And again, if you know what your theme is and you know what your genre is, which we'll talk about in other videos, then that'll make it much easier to create this through line. But so once you have that set up, then you can start going in, and what I like to do is the very first thing I create is a through line. And a through line to me is like, that pertains to the story. Now other people like to create what's called a desire line. And a lot of people think that those are the same thing, but they're not. A through line is the main story's like beginning to end. A desire line is the main character's beginning to end. What is it that they desire? What is it that drives them through the story? And so those things can be a little bit different, because you're going to have what the excuse me, in the desire line you're going to have what the hero wants and what the hero needs. And at the end of the story, the hero may get what he needs, but not necessarily what he wants. And sometimes the hero gets what he wants, but not necessarily what he needs. And that's normally a tragedy. And then sometimes he gets both, which is a happy ending. In a through line, what you're going to write is, what is the main problem that is being presented in the story? And what are the main plot events that are going to be posed throughout the story to get you to the solution, right? What is the main solution to the theme of your story that's going to bring everything together and tie it together? That's what the through line should talk about. Now, if you have time and the desire, then I would recommend doing both the through line and a desire line, because I think they're both very beneficial. But if Nano's already started or it's a day before, you may not have time to think all these things out. If you do, then by all means, do that. I hope this information has been helpful, and if you like it, please give me a like. If you want to hear more, then by all means, if you desire, please click on the subscribe button, and what will happen is you'll get more videos about NaNoWriMo and Polymathics, where you can become a modern day Renaissance man. But until next time, keep fighting the good fight and writing the good write. Take it easy, guys.